Hello top 11 managers around the world, welcome to your channel Mamun Prefer Gaming Football. Mamun Prefer Gaming is your channel because you are top 11 managers, a true top 11 manager, and that's the reason why I say it is your channel, because I always create content only on top 11. So it's not my channel, it is your channel. Now let's talk about the today's topic. You have been training your players hard, I'm sure, in top 11 2025, buying scouts, adjusting tactics, and still feel like something's missing. Then this video is your missing piece, because today I'm not talking about the usual flashy skills like shooting, passing, finishing, or you can say speed as well. So instead we are diving into the underrated stats, the ones that don't get much love but actually make a huge difference in real match outcomes. And trust me, once you start focusing on these stats, your team performance will level up and the trophies will follow. There was a time, guys, we used to train the players only main attribute wise and only used to give them the selected attributes, and other attributes were like 1%, while you have shooting or finishing. Let's say for a striker, for shooting and finishing used to give 200 or even 300, 400, but you have the other attributes, let's say for strength or something like that, positioning or this sort of aggression, you used to have 1%, right? So now in 2025 it's not really working. The previous previous time we used to see. Why most managers focus on the wrong stats? This is a question. Let's face it, when you see a new player with 9 stars and insane finishing or dribbling, you get excited. We all do, right? Even I like finishing and dribbling. But here is the truth. Top 11's match simulation doesn't just reward fancy stat. It rewards balance, intelligence, and hidden strengths. That's why some teams full of 6-star players beat 8-star teams sometimes. They are, built smarter. So let's break down 5 underrated stats that silently win matches and trophies in top 11. Number 1, positioning. Most managers ignore this one, but positioning is what puts your players in the right place at the right time. Think about it. What good is high finishing if your striker is never in a goal scoring position? Can you believe it? Your player is a superb dribbler, superb attacker, finisher, shooter, but he's not in the right place where your striker need to be in a crunch moment to convert a goal. A high positioning striker or midfielder anticipates where the ball will go. Times run into the box later makes it harder for defenders to mark them. And defensively, high positioning helps center backs cover space, step into dangerous zones, and prevent gaps. Pro tip, here is a pro tip for you guys. Prioritize positioning for ST, AMC, MC, and CBs to improve game intelligence. This is very important. I'm sure that many of you did not even think like this. And number 2, aggression. Now you maybe think that why do you need aggression for your player? Because you're gonna get red cards or yellow cards for it, right? Aggression, controlled chaos that works. Now, before talking about the aggression, again, I'm saying it doesn't mean yellow card or red card, Many of you, whenever you see aggression, it comes in your mind. I think so. Even myself, it used to. In top 11, aggression defines how actively and intensely a player challenges opponents. A high aggression player wins more duels. The player presses harder, disrupts opponent rhythm. This stat shines especially in DMC, DC, and MC roles. If you want your players to fight for the ball, Your player need aggression. So here is a pro tip for you guys. Combine aggression with the strength or tackling for a real midfield enforcer or backline beast. Number 3. Concentration. The mental edge. Now for one of the most underrated mental stats, which is concentration. This defines how focused your player is during crucial moments, especially late in the game. Players with low concentration, misplace passes under pressure, make silly mistakes in the final minutes, lose composure when leading or trailing. Number 4, crossing. The game changer you are ignoring. Many of you do not train crossing. Train crossing for especially striker or MC or MCs or DC, DL, DR, right? If you use formations with wingers or overlapping fullbacks, crossing becomes a lethal weapon. High crossing means pinpoint delivery into the box. More assist from the flanks, better link up between midfield and attack. Surprisingly, many players ignore these, especially on fullbacks. Now, as I said, we like to use crossing for AML and AMR, but to be very honest, if your DL or DR can cross like a winger, your attacking options double. Now here is a pro tip for you. Who will be the best player? Who are the best players for adding crossing attributes? Now we used to know that AML, AMR are the best for them. To be very honest, not only AML and AMR, AML, AMR and also DLDR are the main contender for this amazing drill. Train crossing for ML, MR, ML, AMR, and also your fullbacks, that means DL and DR. It's especially deadly when paired with faster strikers and good heading. And number 5, bravery, your defensive wall. Finally, bravery, the stat that doesn't show up in highlights but shows up in results. Bravery defines how willing your player is to put their body on the line, blocks shots, jumps into headers, takes risks in tackles. This is what turns your defense from passive to fearless. High bravery defenders charge down long shots, cut off dangerous crosses, and win aerial battles even when outmatched. Here is a pro tip for you. Train bravery for DCs, DMCs, and even DRDL players to solidify your defensive structure. If I want to talk about even drills that goes common with them, I can talk more and more, and the video will get more boring, and the video will be more and more long. So I'm gonna talk about these again, maybe in next video or in future again in another video, and I'm gonna talk about the proper strategy to use all of these drills effectively. Anyway, so not now, and it should be in future. If you guys subscribe me and stay with me, you're gonna get for sure. And thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate for your supports. You guys are watching me around the world. Thank you so much again, and please don't forget to subscribe, because this is your channel.